Guys, in today's video, I just want us to please have a look at this video that just popped out on my For You page. It is the caption that caught my attention. It says, "Extreme racism on Air France flight." Stay with me, guys. Let's check this video out.
So we're on an Air France flight to Dulles from Spain, no, from Paris. And my friend's console didn't work. Console didn't work. So they reset her next to this man. Let him turn around. Please let him turn around. And he told her what?
He said, "Why are you sitting here?" I said, "The flight attendant said I could move here because my seat isn't working." And he literally just kept questioning me and looking at me like, "I don't have to give you a reason. You did not buy the seat. I was told I could move here." He gets up to go speak to the flight attendant. They come back and say, "Oh, he's not happy. Can you get up and move?" First off, I don't care if he's not happy. I was given permission to sit here. I did not ask you to move from your seat. You did not buy this seat. So why are you asking me, a black woman, to get up and move? If he wants to move, he can get up and move. If he doesn't want to sit next to someone black, that is not my problem.
This is the craziest shit I've ever seen on a flight, honestly. The fact that it was him, and then there was an empty seat, and then it was his son. So they literally sat her in the empty seat, and they made her get up and move because he wasn't happy with the fact that she sat next to him. I think we all paid for the same, it's not first class, we all paid for the same price for the seats. So I'm just honestly confused what's going on. Right, it's right on camera, right there. It's not his business.
I told him my seat is not working.
Okay, your seat,
Exactly. They changed it twice. And then the flight attendant, the tall one, I don't know his name, he said, "Here's two options of seats that you can move to." So I told him that. But even if so, it doesn't.
We don't have to explain to him why.
No one paid for the seat. I paid for my seat back
I
then.
understood what he was talking about, the guy on the other side. I'm not sure he heard what was the problem.
But you understand what we're saying?
It doesn't matter what the problem was.
It's not his seat. He did not buy the seat. Why do you care?
If it wasn't me, someone else could have been sitting there.
Yeah.
We just happened that the flight wasn't full.
The best thing would be for you next time to go with the flight attendant in case if there is any problem. The flight attendant.
That's not okay, babe. My love, that's not okay. That's not okay at all.
I understand, but that the explanation he gave me.
So the explanation that he gave is that he didn't know why she sat next to him. It's none of your business why she sat next to you. You didn't pay for the middle seat.
Sorry, can you just please get up? He's just really not happy.
The flight attendant said, "I'm sorry, he's just not happy. Can you please get up?" In a seat that he put her in. And she did nothing. She's the calmest soul I know. Crazy.
So this man did not want to sit beside a black woman, a black person. And he had the audacity to talk to the flight attendant to ask the black woman to get up and move to another space. Is this what we are doing on the plane? And the flight attendant literally came back to the black woman to tell her that the white man, is not happy. He did that because he's not happy. Like, make it make sense. So, of course, the video went viral and Air France responded to that viral video. They dropped a statement which is on your screen. I'm going to read it out for you. Stay with me, guys. They said, "Thank you for sharing your experience, which we have reviewed with great care. We would like to provide a few precisions. As the entertainment system was no longer working for this customer, the crew offered her a seat change so that she could enjoy the service for the remainder of the flight. The seat offered was between two passengers from the same family traveling together who expressed their preference to keep the seat free, as had been the case since the start of the flight. As other seats were vacant, the crew offered the passenger another free seat without any discriminatory intent. This was also made clear to her on board. She was able to take a new seat for the rest of the flight. The respect and well-being of each customer is of the utmost importance for Air France. We sincerely regret that this passenger has experienced a situation she perceived as unfair and painful. No discriminatory behavior is tolerated on board, and the elements reported will be carefully analyzed by our customer service department, which will get back directly to the customer. The lady that posted the video responded to the statement from Air France, which we are going to see. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. I just thought to react to this, and I would love to know what you all think in the comment section. Please check this video out.
I never knew that we lived in a time where we can have a preference of who sits next to us and who doesn't sit next to us on a flight. This is the most bogus response I've ever seen to an incident like this. Aside from him questioning her, which he shouldn't have done, when did it become okay for someone to say, well, you know, he was not happy with you sitting there, so you have to move? I'm confused. I'm a little outraged. Well, I'm a lot outraged by this incident, honestly. The lack of accountability that's taken by Air France, I'm honestly shocked. Because to be next to my friend while she was going through this was the most painful thing to watch. To see someone treated like that is not okay. She literally got sat in this new seat by the flight attendant. If you guys knew that that was his preference, why would you even sit her there in the first place? But aside from that, it's a seat. It's a seat. It's an unpaid seat. If he was that pressed about it, he could have just sat next to his son and then let her sit on the end or by the window. It doesn't matter. You are literally saying, well, I'm going to sit here, he's going to sit here, and we're just going to have an empty seat because that's what we prefer. I think in one of the statements, they were like, oh, he was just, he misunderstood of why she was getting seated there, or he was startled, or something like that. Startled by a woman just getting sat next to you? A young woman? Harmless woman? Like, what are you startled by? You're on a plane. It's like being in the train and someone sits between you and someone else. It's a seat, babe. It's a seat. That's what it's there for, to be seated in. Not only was she mistreated by the passenger, to then the flight attendant try to move her again. And then a part that you guys didn't see because we didn't record the whole thing. And mind you, we stayed so calm, cool, and collected the whole time. Like, we did not leave our seat. We were not loud. We literally just addressed it with the flight attendant. When we addressed it with the flight attendant, she seemed like she had so much sympathy for my friend. She was literally standing there as Michelle started crying. And she's like, oh, honey, don't cry, don't cry. And then she goes to the other side to talk to him, and she's laughing with him. And then I see his daughter looking at us and laughing. They thought it was a whole mockery. The whole situation was a mockery to them. So you don't have sympathy, because if you had sympathy, then you would go over there to the gentleman and be like, you know what? This was a situation. It is what it is. You know, no, you're standing there, you're laughing with him and trying to cheer him up. Okay. Air France, you have to do better. You really, really have to do better.
I just want us to please see the comment section. I took some screenshots of comments as usual so you guys can see what other people dropped in there. You can please pause to read this comment, but I'm gonna read out some for you. This person says, I asked to be moved on a flight because the man beside me stunk so bad. I was actually gagging, so how do you know it was race? Maybe he just didn't want to sit beside a woman. Maybe he didn't want to sit beside someone that might be wretched the whole flight. And this comment right here says, personally, irrespective of color, I don't want anyone sitting next to me. Perhaps people just don't like people. And as a response, the person says, I assume you buy the whole row then. Here is another comment. It says, I think it's because we prefer to have an empty seat when we can. And a response comment says, everyone has a preference. But to get up and make them remove someone from a seat you did not pay for is outrageous. Guys, you can please pause to read the rest of the comments. I just thought to share this video, just to create awareness so you guys can see what is happening. Now, people are advising the black woman to sue. I checked her page out on TikTok. She didn't even post this video. She just want to let it slide. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section. And thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a lovely day. Bye.